All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1 and cause number 2021 CR 8075, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $1,500 fine?
Yes.
And did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1 in 2021 CR 8068, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $1,500 fine?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1 in each cause?
Yes.
In each cause, the court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor.
Yes.
Hello, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to see a court case Judge Boyd delivers harsh justice to sobbing check fraudster. So, let's watch it together.
So we're proceeding on 8074 and 8068?
With all the MCRs?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, court is calling 2021 CR 8068 and 2021 CR 8074, State versus April Ramirez and April May Gonzalez. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
Defense?
Matt Stohansky on these two cases for Ms. Ramirez-Gonzalez.
All right. And are you Miss April May Gonzalez
Yes.
and also Miss April Ramirez?
Yes, ma'am.
And each of the cause numbers, did you review the motion to revoke community supervision and First Amendment motion to revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
In 2021 CR 8068, are you the same April May Gonzalez who was placed on community supervision for the offense of tampering with a government record on December 10th, 2021 for a term of 10 years? And are you the same April May Gonzalez who's placed on community supervision in 2021 CR 8074 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams on December 10th, 2021 for a period of 10 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State, are you proceeding on the same allegation in each motion?
Yes, Your Honor. We have some other cases that I'm not reviewing on.
Those are my cases, Your Honor.
Those are his cases. There's some indicted cases hanging out there. We can't get everything put together. We don't mind doing a deal, but we'd like to do a global deal. What we're asking is for a little time so the state can figure out what they're doing with the cases. They can't even find their victims.
I can open it up a little bit if you don't mind, Judge.
Yes.
Hunter Morris was down here for that particular reason. He came down this morning, and one of the cases is tied up in PIC that division, and so they're deciding whether they go or not. We are sort of criminal trial has their cases packaged up, and we actually possibly have a deal on those. However, that case, they said that they cannot do anything on because they don't have the named victims at this particular point. That's where I think Mr. Stohansky was going at. But I mean, that's where we're at. The alleged MTR does allege technicals. I'll just let the court know that we would be proceeding on the technicals at this point, other than the one case that we do have that we are also possibly going to plea on, or rather defenses.
All right. So,
And Your Honor, Eric Hernandez from Ms. Gonzalez. I can confirm what Judge Garahan just said. In my conversations with Hunter, two of the cases that are out there that have not been, that are at large, I believe, are with an ADA Nicole. And then the others, we have been working on that one that might get wrapped up into this, but we're just asking for some time to not piecemeal this solution.
this has been reset since 2023. We're not doing any more resets on the motions to revoke. All right, state.
Step back and confirm.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, if I may then, on the two new cases, can we agree to get those reset? Can the court grant me a reset on those?
Let me see about this.
Very well, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
I'll be here before.
Thank you.
What's going on doing first?
The motions to revoke.
It's been one of the
Oh, no, I appreciate it.
Kind of, just a little report that she had two MTRs that were proceeding on it, and also one case that she was pleading to, and one case being taken to.
All right, so we'll start with the motion to revokes. And we're picking up where we left off. So, State, are you proceeding?
Engaging in dangerous behavior like stalking and playing hide and seek with the law, the idea that he's suddenly going to show up and comply is hard to believe. He needs to be held accountable, and we cannot risk letting him out on a lower bond. Your Honor, I remember the court date. It was in April, and at that time, the defendant was in the hospital. Looking back.
Okay. And probation, this is the motion to revoke on April May Gonzalez, April May Ramirez. All right, you may proceed, State.
On about the fourth day of December 2023 in Brat, Texas, defendant April May Gonzalez Pinto comes for fraud and violation of petition number 1.
How do you plead to that, true or not true in each cause number?
True.
Waive the remaining violated petition.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1 in cause number 2021 CR 8075, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $1,500 fine?
Yes.
And did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1 in 2021 CR 8068, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $1,500 fine?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1 in each cause?
Yes.
In each cause, the court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor.
Yes.
Both the cases to revoke the individual for probation, reform the underlying sentence to 6 years in the Texas Department of Corrections, and she did plead true to a case that we are taking into consideration, which is cause number 2024 CR 011204.
And that's our understanding of the agreement, Your Honor.
All right. Just one moment. And is there any restitution probation?
Yeah.
All right. Are you asking the court to follow those agreements?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
Then in cause number 2021 CR 8068, the court will grant the motion, revoke, take in consideration 2024 CR 011204, and sentence you to 6 years in the prison. Give credit for any time served. And in cause number 2021 CR 8074, the court is going to grant the motion, revoke, take in consideration 2024 CR 011204, sentence you to 6 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. Was it the intention that these cases run concurrently?
Yes.
All right, and this will run concurrent with 2021 CR 8068. In each of those cause numbers, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? All right, because these are plea bargaining agreements, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because these are felony convictions, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak with an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, counsel, do you have anything else with your
No,
client?
ma'am. I need to step back. And,
All right,
I think they're ready to proceed on the next one. Am I dismissed, Your Honor?
Yes.
Thank you.
court is calling 2024 CR 011255 State versus April May Ramirez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
James Garrett. Eric Hernandez for the defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Ms. Ramirez?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Ramirez, did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your
Defendant was scheduled for a preliminary exam on March 7th. The victim was present, willing to cooperate. However, the defendant appeared via Zoom. Unfortunately, there were significant technical difficulties that prevented the exam from proceeding, so it was postponed until April 4th. On that day, the defendant failed to show up. He didn't appear in court and a bench warrant was issued. Over a year later, on April 11th,
Yes, we are here.
All right, did you review the document entitled did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it and all? Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights? Best at 6 years in the prison, concurrent with 2021 CR 8068 and 2021 CR 8074. There's a $2,000 fine. State is taking in consideration 2024 CR 011204. There's to be restitution and no contact with Beverly Goldman. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, sir.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
None, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting no contact with the complainant. Did you understand that's a recommendation from the state and the court does not have to follow that recommendation?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State, any evidence?
No objections by the
All right.
defense, Your Honor.
Did you review the waivers and consent with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same.
Yes, ma'am.
In State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court will sentence you to 6 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $2,000 fine. This is run concurrent with 2021 CR 8068, 2021 CR 874. I'm sorry, 2021 CR 8074, taking consideration 2024 CR 011204. There's to be restitution and no contact with Beverly Goldman. There's to be no contact with Joseph Anthony Ramirez. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, I did.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. Are you crying?
Trying not to.
Okay. Why are you trying not to cry? And why would you be crying anyway? We can go off the record.
Because I let my kids down.
Well, I mean, that's on you. But I'm telling you what, I looked at the photo that's in the stipulation. You went in there with that lady's check like you didn't have a care in the world. So, I mean, you stole. You got caught. You broke into somebody's mailbox. I don't know why this isn't a federal offense, because breaking in mailboxes and taking mail is a federal offense. So you should be charged federally. So, there you go. that's your occupation. So you need to get another occupation other than breaking